What is up, you guys? It is Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Can you guys believe we are only 1 week away from Mario Party Superstars? It's absolutely crazy that we're getting so close to this game coming out, and I am very excited for it. And today, today for when I'm recording this, IGN released a video kind of going over some of the game, and most of the stuff we already knew, but there are some details in there that we didn't know, so stay tuned for that. But before we get into that, I do want to say that I do have some fun plans when it comes to Mario Party Superstars post when the game launches. Obviously, I want to play it for the channel, but unlike games like Luigi's Mansion 3 and SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, this game has a more multiplayer focus, so I'm really trying to get stuff together in terms of multiplayer that'll be really good fun to post on the channel. Now, I might be doing stuff for the community. That stuff I haven't planned out yet, but I do have some plans in terms of when I'm going to release some gameplay videos, how I'm going to do it, and most importantly, who I'm going to be playing it with. So without any further ado, let me show you what I'm going to be planning. That's right, so we have the Mario Party Championship, starring myself, ShiftJar, and Connor Condria. Us three have been covering Mario Party Superstars to death, and we know a lot of you guys have been watching all three of our channels, so we will be doing this together. Now, I do want to say, in case Tendo happens to be watching, because I've tried to reach out to him a couple times, and he said he's been interested, but I haven't heard from him on Discord. So Tendo, if you want to take part of this, you are invited. You are invited to take part of this. So please send me a message, or Connor Condria or ShiftJar. Send one of us a message. We would love for you to be a part of this. So this is going to be a cool championship tournament style Mario Party game where we are keeping track of the stars and the coins that we earn in each game, and only one of us can be the true Mario Party superstar. There'll probably be more information on this next week, but I do plan on this becoming kind of a thing in maybe a couple of weeks. Obviously, this won't happen right when Mario Party Superstars launches, but we'll try to get out videos as soon as possible for you guys, and it would be on all three of our channels, so please make sure to subscribe to ShiftJar and Connor Condria as well. Oh, and I've also got one more cool thing planned. That is right, ZakPak versus GameXplain. I have convinced Chris and Triss to play Mario Party Superstars with me, and we're going to be getting some footage of that for my channel as well. This won't be on GameXplain, it will be exclusively on my channel, so it will be really cool to face off against Chris and Triss to see who the best superstar is. I don't have much planned with this yet in terms of how many boards we're going to play and what we're going to do, but I do know there will be at least one part of this that is us in person, us all together, and it'll be a really good time, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. So with those announcements out of the way, let's get into the news that we learned from the IGN video. This is a small thing, but you can change the speed of the text in the pause menu, which is a really cool feature that I do believe was in Mario Party games past, and it's really good to keep the pace of the game going, because like I've always said, Super Mario Party feels super slow, so to have this option to help speed up the dialogue and speed things up a little is a great thing to help keep the gameplay going and not get too boring. So yeah, that's a great thing that they added in here. So this piece was interesting. We all know at this point that at the end of your play session, you get a picture that shows off who won and all that kind of stuff, and obviously each picture is themed with the board. So apparently, according to the guy on IGN, now he didn't go too much into this, but it was an interesting thing that he said that is something that's worth pointing out. not only does this picture show off how well each player did, but apparently it also shows off how they played. So I'm wondering if you can see Peach holding the cursed dice block. I wonder if that was Peach's most used item, or an item that Peach used a lot. Just stuff like that. That could actually be a really cool little detail that every single time you play, you get a cool new picture with all your characters in different positions and all that stuff. It could be a really, really cool, just small detail that I think just makes the game, maybe it doesn't add anything substantial to it, but it's just a nice little touch that I'm glad the developers added if this ends up being the case. Okay, the big takeaway from this video for me is we see here that the Koopa Bank is only 3 coins instead of 5. Now, this actually got specified a little bit later from the guy who did the video, but as we saw from the treehouse footage, the Koopa Bank also has 5 coins they can take away from you. So what we figured out was that this is only during the last 5 turns. Throughout most of the game, it'll only be 3 coins, and when it's the last 5 turns, it'll go up to 5 coins. Now, personally, I do think this is kind of a, why would they do this kind of thing? Why would they change this? There's no need to change this. It's just another thing that could kind of send the economy out of whack, but it's one of those things where it doesn't matter too much. I know there are some people that are like, oh, this is just gonna make the economy worse, but honestly, given how rarely you really cross by bank spaces, like maybe once every few turns, and it's only 2 coins, I don't think it's going to impact things that much, so I don't think this is one of the things you have to worry about, but it is still a weird change nonetheless. Next up, we also saw the interface of how you choose stickers. I originally thought it was going to be kind of like Luigi's Mansion 3, where you set a sticker to a direction on the directional pad, and then you hit the direction accordingly. But apparently there's a whole menu that you get to choose through. There's 4 on each page, and 4 pages total, meaning that you can have 16 stickers equipped and usable at any time. And he said they can be used at any point on any person's turn, just like the taunts, and each one has an audio clip associated with it, so I was right. These are basically like taunts, and I'm very happy to see that here. So the whole thing about adding turns got a little more details. I still think they're not going to allow you to add turns beyond a 30-turn game. They could very well do it, but I don't know if they're going to. I feel like there's just going to be that limit of 30. But another little detail that kind of makes sense on the grand scheme of things is that you're not able to add on turns on the last turn. You have to do it at least the second to last turn or before. And that kind of makes sense since obviously item shops close on the last turn. There's a lot of things that change about the board on its last turn that would make it kind of weird to add more turns after that. Nevertheless, it is an interesting thing to see actually pointed out here. So apparently on Mount Minigames, you could choose which stage of a certain minigame to play. So for example, he pointed out with bumper balls, whether it's the lava stage, the ice stage, or the regular stage. And I think that's a really, really cool thing because you actually get to choose which version you play. It's not random. And it could be a really, really cool thing, you know, if other minigames have their variants too. Maybe the Mario Party 6's minigames will have their day and night variants, etc., etc. There's so much potential here, and I think it could just make Mario Party more replayable given that you'll have every single variety of minigame here, and that you'll be able to play any of them whenever you want. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff down below. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of when I upload videos. And check out the merch store. There's some cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.